Seasons Dreamings, one and all. And welcome to, once again, Lycans in the Stream on the Wednesday before Christmas. This is your last chance to be good because Santa's still watching, and all the way up to the 0 hour, you can still get deducted. He works with the IRS. He can do that kind of thing. And greetings, Rick. How are you, good sir? Good to see you as always. And Scorn, my newest patron. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing, sir? Hey, yo. That make you the bad guy? Do we need to have a survey? Rearrange some things here. Oh yeah, there you go. Cool, how long does that last? Oh yes, taking care of our canine brethren. Always good. And hello, Misfit Kitten, you live, yes! And I'm very happy to see that. Welcome, welcome. How's everything with you? Until the 2nd, huh? Nice. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's never fun. Good to hear. Progress is progress. I'm just waiting a couple minutes. Popped a Ricola. So I'm just waiting for the yodeling in my throat to be done with. Interestingly enough, if you use a Ricola for a sore throat, but you're then tempted to yodel while you're letting it dissolve, doesn't help the throat. So, fun little story, by the way. Yeah, that'll do it. I did that once just for convenience sake, and I lost about 3 days. And during those 3 days, I had a lot of trouble sleeping because I sleep on my side, and even though I tend to go to sleep easier on my right side, so I got all the shots in my left arm. On top of that, I'm also right-handed, so still really didn't do much. But interesting thing around my neighborhood. So every time around this time of year, our local fire department, on one of the nights before, on the week before Christmas or the week of Christmas, will drive one of the fire engines around, have the siren and lights on and all that, and there will be a Santa on top of the fire engine, waving to everybody, doing his usual, ho-ho-ishness. And that went on for about hour and a half or so. And I swear it was not more than 15 minutes after the rounds with Santa had ended that I started hearing multiple fire engines barreling down the main road outside my house, and they went right on past, and they weren't stopping for anything or going slowly by any means. So there was stuff going down, and for a moment I wondered, did they give Santa enough time to get off of the engines? Or was he just, did it happen so fast that Santa was just there hanging on for dear life? And if so, I assume Santa is one of the firefighters. So when they get to the house, is Santa supposed to go down the chimney and put out the fire from within? Ho, ho, ho! Hug the ground, avoid smoke! Yeah. As George Carlin once said, these are the kind of thoughts that kept me out of the really good schools. And Rick will no doubt laugh at that because we met in one of those schools. So, all right. Well, I think we can go ahead and proceed with the proceedings. Is there something in my way? It kind of looks like it, but I can't really tell. I just said really good school. I mean, fuck, they had an arcade, Okay. So, yeah, I tried, doing this for a while, and it was giving me a headache trying to focus on this thing, or focus around it, so, all to the side it goes. And given that I have two hats on, I should have been playing Hattress tonight, but I didn't think of it in time. Oh well. That'll be something for another day. Better? Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus. Now this gives me a really interesting choice when the time comes to make this an individual video. Do I need to censor the word flaccid? Because let's face it, when else do you use that word? Well, unfortunately, when the antenna went through the car wash, it ended up all flaccid. No, you don't hear that. YouTube's actually more lenient than I give them credit for. Well. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Get my timer, because God, we're going to need it. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I'm under the gun and getting faked out. Welcome back to Mega Man 9. Now, I mentioned earlier, at least I believe I did, that I still had one more thing to do in this game, and you know how I am about unfinished business. I let it go as long as possible, but I eventually do get back to it. What I have here involves time attack. So let me go ahead and get in here. Stage select. Now, the way time attack works, you have 10 minutes to go through any one of the stages you select. You don't have any extra lives, none are dropped, so you got one shot at it. You also don't get any E-takes. Now, all of the stages in the game have a time attack mode, but there you notice special stage. The special stage has its own distinct boss, which we have actually seen in the game before. And it's just a whole ball of fun. So, yeah. Yeah, without further ado, I really feel the need to be special. Okay. So, the time limit, while it's an issue to pay attention to, it's not really a super big deal. This first room, however, is annoying because you have a bunch of enemies like the big stompers here, spin cutters, carry, and I always get caught by that. All of these enemies are either very hard to hit or very tanky. And then we have the Deternayapas coming up from the pit. Hard to dodge there. And coming up, we have Popo Helis. Jump over the first two, wait for the third to do its job, and then very carefully move, because you will end up scoring the other one back. That Metal Beta is a little bit tough to hit, but not too bad. A couple of Deternayapas here. And you gotta dodge the shot while you're dealing with Big Stomper. I didn't want to get hit by him. So now we have a utility use for the concrete shot to get rid of that laser for us. And Kakimba tank here. So we gotta fire to get him to drop the shield, and then gun him down before he can start shooting arc shots. Yeah, he will literally spit arc shots at you. And another utility, Tornado Blow here, so we can get up there and deal with another Kakimba tank. That's not the way to deal with him. And you want to time this just right, there we go. And a couple of Shield Attacker RXs here. Now available with a prescription. Ask your doctor if Shield Attacker RX is right for you. And here we start with the assholishness, because this stage rather, throws every single mini-boss in the game at you. Yeah, all four of them. Starting with Hanabiran. Fortunately, unlike the first time we dealt with Hanabiran, we didn't have the Hornet Chaser. Because obviously we had to be Hornet Man to get it, and Hanabiran is... damn it. Hanabiran is Hornet Man's mini-boss. This time around we can kind of anticipate it and get ahead of him. So it makes him a little easier to deal with, but he can still catch you if you're not careful. And this is the mini-boss that gets me more often than not in this stage. The mini-boss from Jewel Man's level, Stonehead. I cannot dodge these boulders with any degree of regularity. Plug Ball is supposed to do some extra damage to him, and it does follow up the wall. The problem is, if Stonehead catches you, you're going to get steamrolled. There's just no two ways about it. Though sometimes I can get lucky. I'm not counting on that to happen again. Just too busy paying attention to the top of the screen. And like I said, one and done, so let's start over and maybe we can save a little more life before we get to Stonehead. A lot of the tricks to this stage involve memorization, knowing what's coming where and how to deal with it, when to fire and when to not. Yeah, it's that stun from him shaking the ground. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. I should have waited till Carry was a little further away. Yeah, strap in. We're going to be doing this several times for sure. Fortunately, the big stompers are in kind of a bad position. So that makes them a little easier to deal with. Yeah, let Carry get as far away from you as possible before you start shooting it. Whew. That was an artful dodge, if I say so myself. That's the best way I found to deal with that metal beta. And the fact that the Deterna Yappas are right behind you really makes that big stomper tough to deal with. Oh shit, I was on the wrong thing. I just wasted a shitload of concrete shot. Oh well. The good thing is, I'm not going to need it anymore in this stage. So, no big deal. That timing to jump around Kakimba Tank's shield when it drops it can be a little difficult. You gotta be fairly precise on that. And the key here is just back off a little. And here we go again. Oh, I got a good few shots on him there. It's especially good with the Hornet Chaser where you can hit Hanabiran immediately as he appears. Because then he never gets a chance to actually get a shot off on you. Okay, the good thing is I have a full life meter going into the battle with Stonehead. Let's see if it actually helps. Oh, I call foul. You asshole. There is a trick to knowing where Stonehead is going to fall. When you see the... went the wrong way. When you see those... Anyway, when he goes back into the ceiling, when you see those little drops, or little bits of rock fall down, yes! That's where Stonehead is going to drop next. Let's see. Out of everything, I'm going to need the Hornet Chaser. This does cost you a little bit of time, but time, if you know what you're doing, is not a super big factor in this stage. Okay, and now we have Paizo from Concrete Man stage. But this is one of the easier versions of him to deal with, as I almost get killed. And there's only one. And I missed a big opportunity there with the Adamskis. If I'd gone in there with Black Hole Bomb, like I'm about to with the Chanky Dragon here, I could have destroyed a whole bunch of them, got a whole bunch of power-ups. But sadly I screwed up. And I just love the embarrassed look on the Chanky Dragon's face when it gets naked. A bunch of Smaplars here, but you can get rid of those two easily enough. Okay, refill Tornado Blow, because I will need that. And I'm going to need Black Hole Bomb here. Oh shit, I thought I was going to get all of them. Okay, well that did it. Yeah, I thought I was going to be able to get all of the Diarns with that. But sadly no. Okay, so now that we've had all the mini-bosses, guess what? We're not done, because they put the Mega Mech Shark in here from Dr. Wily's stage. Yes, true asshole-ish move. And hello, Joseph Weisner. How are you, sir? Joyous miscellaneous to you. Yeah, see, it wasn't bad enough that 4 mini-bosses from the Robot Master stages are in here. They had to put one of the Wily bosses in Time Attack. Okay, in fact, I'm going to go with a different method here, because that back end, it doesn't really have a weakness to Hornet Chaser. It just makes it a lot easier to get rid of everything. And this middle section is actually weak to either Magma Bazooka or Tornado Blow. The thing with Tornado Blow, you don't have to do a damn thing. Just space out the shots, and it will get rid of everything for you. If you don't have Magma Bazooka handy for some reason, the easiest thing to do there is just wait until the Shark Sub starts to drift up, and then lead the Mega Buster shots so that it hits the chambers when it goes to, when it starts heading down. And now we got frickin' sharks with frickin' lasers in their frickin' heads. And we fight fire with fire. In this case, we fight laser with laser. Just gotta be careful not to jump too much into things. And flower presenters. So we don't have to deal too much with this. We're just going to Hornet Chaser our way through this area. And the good thing is the Hornet Chaser should bring back some energy for us. Yay! I need Jewel Satellite energy, because Jewel Satellite is actually the boss's weakness, so it's a little bit awkward to use. And we have one last enemy, though you can't immediately see it, and that is Camouflametol. Even though it's disguised as a 1-up, you don't actually get a 1-up from destroying this. Oh, come on. You pain in the ass. But we are going to get those goodies. And top off the Jewel Satellite. And so after all of that craziness, you'd expect the boss to be pretty insane, right? Well, meet Fake Man. Now, Fake Man, if you don't do anything to him, is just going to run after you, and as you can see, he runs a little faster than you do. The only weapon he has is that Buster Revolver. And he will only fire after you fire at him, so acting in self-defense, I guess. What you want to do is fire, and then bring out the Jewel Satellite on him. But as you can see, even though you can hit him with it, it's very awkward too. Because it's often going to reflect away from where he is. Even if you're close to him, it's not going to hit him most of the time. But you can use that to finish him off pretty easily. And it's actually not that hard to use the Mega Buster against Fake Man, because he does that exact same pattern of 6 shots in the same way every single time. So if you know where the shots are going to be coming from, you know, you can eventually learn to get around them. But yeah, very big letdown after the rest of this stage. As for where Fake Man showed up in the regular game, he was either a Dr. Wily creation to mimic a police robot, or a reprogrammed police robot that arrested Dr. Light when Dr. Wily was trying to frame him for the robot, craziness, revolution, whatever you want to call it. So we did actually see him briefly in the main game. there was actually a lot of disappointment about this because a lot of people thought Base was going to be the boss. And frankly, Base would have made a better fight. But, you know, what can you do? So yeah, I'm actually amazed I got through that as quick as I did. And, you know, because I practiced this several times the night previous. And it was always Stonehead. Stonehead was where I had the most slip-ups, though I ended up getting knocked into a pit by Deternayapa once, and even the Diarn room managed to get me. So the one thing that was really never much of a problem was the Mega Mech Shark. So, I don't know. And it felt so good to figure out a workable strategy against Hanabiran because, oh man, sweet revenge on that stupid little flower. So thank you all for watching this. And what I get from this special stage, I fought the law, and the law sucked. So take care until we game again. Filmed this at Christmas time, by the way. That's in case you were. Cut. Okay. Well, hot damn, that went better than it had any right to. Okay. So let's see. No, yeah. And yep, now we're in for some good clean fun. Yeah, I didn't feel right going on to Mega Man 10 until I took care of that last little errand in Mega Man 9. This is just coffee, by the way. Kind of see it. Yeah. It's Christmas coffee. What makes it Christmas? It's in a red cup. Okay, would you like to play now? Okay, one moment. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just go with the main thing there. Okay. Oh, shit. I need to be able to see the chat. I don't think you're thinking of the right game, Scorn. Come on, stay low. Your girlfriend fed a horse Sailor Moon? What did I just say? Oh well. Okay. Let's see, let's get this going here. In 3, 2, 1. Die Hard may or may not have been a Christmas movie, but I'm willing to bet it wasn't this bloody. Welcome to Viscera Cleanup Detail, Santa's Rampage for PC. Viscera Cleanup Detail is a bit odd as far as when it came out, because I usually do make a point of that. The thing is, the full version of VCD, as I'll call it from now on when I remember, came out in 2015. This was the full, final, out of early access version. The Santa's Rampage DLC, however, came out on December 13th, 2013, when the game was still in beta early access. At least I think that's how it went. The idea is it actually went into release early access in 2014, then full release in 2015, and eventually this DLC and another one, which I believe was based off of Shadow Warrior, were included with the full game in a release a couple of years later. This was actually put out by Runestorm, a publishing company out of South Africa, and there are a couple of nods to some of their other games here. But mainly I'm playing this because, why not? It's that time of year. So, without further ado, Season's Beatings. Start assignment. You get out of my way so I can see this. Clean up Santa's workshop. Let's see. Game rules. I'm not disabling the sniffer. I am not doing a time limit. Average footprint limit. As I walk through the blood, I'll leave footprints and I'll have to clean those up again. Let's see. So let's go ahead and start work. No time like the present. Get it? Okay. Now, I have to put my controller away because this is... I'll just have to get that later. Cut that out. Okay, so yeah, this is a WASD style game, and I do apologize now if it moves around a little too much for some people. Yeah. Name, janitor. Age, 58. Occupation, hygiene technician. Brief, the tragic events that unfolded at this workshop must in no way deter you from performing your duties in a manner befitting the company's reputation. Your work here entails cleaning up the horrific aftermath of Mr. Claus's unfortunate breakdown. This includes the obvious slaughter and any broken items and so forth. Please conduct yourself appropriately, as this assignment will reflect upon your permanent record. Fail to follow company guidelines and regulations, and you may find yourself without a job. At least they're not going to kill me. Once your assignment is complete, the corporation will take ownership of the workshop and any remaining items and employees. Little spoiler, there's going to be just items. Yeah, Weird Al did warn us about that. So I guess this would be the night after the night Santa went crazy. The night after the night St. Nick went insane. Okay, so we're going to move around here, and you can see we got lots of disgustingness already. So we have a few tools at our disposal. We have our mop. We've got our hands, which let us grab stuff and drop stuff. We have this gizmo, which is the sniffer, which will beep faster when we have something that we have to clean up or dispose of. And we have our personal log, which really isn't of any use to us in this circumstance. I hope this guy's in a union, Joseph, seriously. And in here, we're actually going to go in this way a little bit because we have a couple of more things here. We have the janitor's box, which we can put things in that would carry over from one game to another, but doesn't really count in this DLC. There are some things we can put in here that will allow us to get some achievements, and I'll be trying to do that as we go along. Yeah, they're going for festive, like candy cane look, but that does look like Ronald McDonald there. If that's what you have to tell yourself to get through the night, Scorn, sure. We have the Waterload here, and these are disposal bins. We can take these, put a bunch of stuff in them, and makes it easier to carry stuff around instead of having to haul things one at a time. That is the Ice Cold Banger, which is our boombox that'll play our Christmas music for us. In the earlier versions of the games, which involved cleaning up like alien bases and like Rampage sites and things like that, this thing was actually called a Ninja Funk radio, and it was a purple boombox with a katana antenna. Oh yeah, I still haven't seen Violent Night. I put off on watching a lot of Christmas movies because I wanted to get the Parasite Eve special done, and I think once I get that and a couple of the things for the uploads this week, then I'll finally have time to just sit back and relax, and I can watch Santa's Sleigh like I do every year, Violent Night, Black Friday, Jingle All the Way, which is a sentimental favorite for me. Okay, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation in the Ref with my folks, because we all love that movie. This thing is the Slosh-O-Matic, and this is where you're going to get your buckets of water that you'll need to dip the mop in once it gets too bloody. And you can get a fair few uses out of that before they're not good anymore. Every once in a while the Slosh-O-Matic will screw with you though, and it'll dispense either a body part, which will slop more blood everywhere, or it will give you a load of TNT, which is why I'm putting that bucket there, because I have to dunk them fast into there. Otherwise I blow the hell up. Yeah, okay, that sounds great, Scorn. Yeah, I'm down. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to deal with this outer corridor here, and to that extent I'm going to bring the bin here. Oh, Santino all the way, Jingle All the Way too with Santino, or Anthony Corelli as he's better known, and Larry the Cable Guy. Yeah, it does have a good Christmas message at the end. The thing is, to me, it's not a believable one. You know, I'm sorry, call me jaded, but, you know, after 18 years in retail, Christmas is about the greed to me. Will you get in there? Okay, well, to be fair, I didn't specify how. Yeah, the one problem I have with the bin, it's a little difficult because of the perspective to see when you are at the bin to drop the stuff straight into it. So yeah, we're going to get the bodies out of the way first. And also down there are some personal items which look like flash drives. And they have elves' names attached to them, which makes me recognize these personal items. Joseph, maybe you can help me out with this. I never really know what to do with those. Am I supposed to put them in the janitor's box, or... Because the first time I played this, I thought, like, well, maybe I shouldn't get rid of them. They might be evidence as to what happened. Those bins turn into physics cans. Yes, they do. I've learned to be really careful when putting knives into them. Or as they call them in the game, machetes. Okay. I tend to slam into the box a lot when you're moving it. Let me see if I can get a couple more unfortunates in here. Again, I hope the jerkiness of the camera isn't bothering anybody. Can you get up here? Oh, this is something else I found out, by the way. There are exactly 7 elf heads around here. But yeah, any idea what I do with those USB drives that have the elves' names on them? Insert the IDs into the exit machine. Option, you can also log how they died. It even has a form to fill out. Okay, so I use them with the what the hell is that thing called? Punch something. Anyway, into the fire. Yeah, you actually use the fireplace to get rid of these guys, or anything you have to dispose of. Because in the other versions of VCD, you use the incinerator to get rid of things. And pretty much anything will burn in here. Even stone will burn in here. To Ernie Keebler. Oh, you never would believe where those Keebler cookies came from. Alright, well, let's try that. The Puncho, whatever the fuck. Oh, no, I don't want to punch out. Oh, Punch-O-Matic, yes. It was actually Punch-O-Matic. Okay, so... yeah, the first time, the approach I took, I was actually putting them all on a table as a staging kind of thing, along with something else that will show up in a little bit. And, oh, here's something else I want. The broom. I don't tend to use this that much, but it's good to have. But yeah, anyway, I was putting them on that table right there and using it as a staging ground. Oh, so it'll show up on the personal pad. Okay. Thank you, Joseph. I literally played this game for the first time last night. As usual, I'm very late to the party on things. And shit. And I knocked the bucket over. Okay, well, let's at least get some things cleaned up. As you can see, the mop is now bloody, and when it's dripping blood, it's not actually going to leave blood anywhere. You just don't want to use it again. Proof of concept. Proof of concept. That'll happen. Okay. Bucket. Bucket. Let's see. I hope you all can read that, because I can't. I cannot make out barely a damn thing on there. Okay. Well, that would have been fun. Mr. Bucket. Buckets of fun. Those Christmassy colored cables there are actually the leads to your two machines. And I love how you mop up by just jabbing at things. I wish mopping up was that easy. I could just, you know, grab a mop and bucket and just, you know, go to town on stains. There is a conflicting achievement, by the way. That Santa hat up there is involved in it. The idea of the level is, one of the parameters is you're not supposed to destroy any Christmas-related items, which includes things like presents, ornaments, and those Santa hats. Oops. A little bit off there. But there is also a sweeping achievement called Santa Hats Must Die, and you get it by destroying all of the Santa hats across, I think, a couple of games. It's not possible to get it in one go. Okay, so no bloody footprints. And the hull's done, and I think... Yeah, just hit that just to make sure. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. So we can fool people, at least at first, into thinking nothing bad went on here. And that's what Christmas is all about, isn't it? Fooling people. Good cursed multiplayer, huh? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it does have, there's a co-op and then there's a competitive mode, right? If I remember correctly. Okay, that's going to be about it for that. Hot dogs or fingers? Can sort of see that. Okay, I just realized something. I'm going to track a bunch of stuff in there every time I go back to the Punch-O-Matic, so I'm just going to go ahead and stage any of these that I find, so that when the path is actually clear, I can just go do them en masse. I did end up figuring better ways to do stuff. And body part. Yeah, occasionally it'll do that. The disposal thing will do that too. Messing with the gravity or attempting to get your coworkers maimed. Yeah, there is actually a pretty funny achievement that I got accidentally with the TNT. I don't remember what the exact name of it was, but the text was "Requisition a new janitor by use of TNT." And then one of the things I had to do as the new janitor was clean up what remained of the old janitor, who was all over the goddamn place. Like, I blew up in a corner, and like my head was... I'll show you in a moment when I get over there where my head ended up. I didn't actually see it until a long time later. And you want to be careful not to drop stuff, because then you'll leave a blood mess. Yeah, the perspective here gives me problems sometimes. So I guess while I'm doing this, because you see the gist of what's going on, so while I'm doing this, I'll talk about some other things. For example, my Christmas plans. As usual, I generally spend Christmas with the family. I may end up going to see my cousin and cousin-in-law. Depends on how they feel. But I haven't seen them in a while, so that'd be good. My other cousin lives up in Upper Philadelphia, or I'm sorry, Upper Pennsylvania. So it's just not feasible for us to get together unless he comes down here. Occasionally he will do so we don't know if that's going to happen. Expecting to have a very good family friend over, hopefully for Christmas, either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Ah, dynamite. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. So, dynamite. Obviously, we cannot throw that in the fireplace, otherwise it will explode and send things scattering everywhere. So what we have to do is that. Dump it in the bucket. As soon as it's in the bucket, it's safe. Proof of concept. If I've done this right. Okay, yeah, it would have blown by now if I didn't do it right, so there you go. Oh, you chunk. I do not understand why there are body parts in the thing. That part really mystifies me. I'm going to go ahead and stage a couple of buckets around because I'm going to need them eventually. I do tend to kind of flip from one task to another in this. This is, I don't have ADD, but I might as well. Oh, a little something about these figures, by the way. These are one of the things that, that need to be preserved. These figures are actually from another Runestorm game, this one in particular called Rook's Keep. There's also a poster for it in one of the other rooms. This alien, actually, is fairly close to an alien from one of their other games, Cryogenesis. So a couple of nods in there. I'm not sure what the like, you know, post-apocalypse demolition derby cars represent. If they did another game for that. If they did, I couldn't find anything about it. Alright. Yeah, we're learning a very important lesson here. Always clean up after your elves. The puns, they will be coming. It is possible to move at a smoother cadence than that. I just haven't figured out how. Okay. It is a little weird, but the reason for that is because it's coming out of the boombox. So it's a matter of perspective. But yes, kind of odd. Actually, there's no point to clean this part up at all, because I'm going to be trudging through here again. I am pretty sure I can get this part. There's no point to clean up this part. What do I then do? Immediately start cleaning up this part. Yeah, that's the kind of quality gameplay y'all come here for. Another thing that needs to be preserved are the toys and the presents, including those toy guns. And this, when the first time I saw it, made me think of Kung Pao, Enter the Fist. Where does it hurt? Pretty much around the big bloody spot. I still have problems getting the right angle to approach those buckets. Blood on the table. Rain on the scarecrow. I probably shouldn't have bothered because I have to clean up underneath that elf after the corpse is gone. And if I maneuver it wrong, it's just going to splatter again. So we got all the soot here from the explosion that took out this wall. And blood. And soot. Too much. A little too much there. Now notice even if you drop soot in there, it still starts turning red. Okay. I don't think I'm going to get any more out of that one. Also, Misfit, I just reread your comment about the mop, and I didn't understand it at first because I misread it and thought you said map. I'm like, the hot dogs and fingers map? What? Now, if you think I'm having trouble reading it now, just wait until it gets to that, squished mess that it always shows up in the final video. I swear, that's still driving me nuts, and I really, really need to figure out how to fix that. Get this out of the way. I probably shouldn't bother cleaning up around the Slosh-O-Matic because it's going to end up, if it drops another body part, getting squished and messed up anyway. If it seems like I'm kind of flitting from one task to another, it's because I am. This is why I don't, clean my room all that often. Because if I'm doing this in an imaginary environment, you can imagine how discombobulated I am trying to deal with actual real space. Let's see how many more are still good there. Probably get one more out of that. And I know I mentioned this before, and I apologize for mentioning it again. I'm doing my best to make the movements as smooth as possible because between the camera and the mouse, this is not necessarily the most conducive to keeping motion sickness at bay. So I hope everybody's okay watching this. Okay, that was a weird hitbox for that stain. And let's make sure I didn't track anything. I didn't. Hey, I'm getting better at that. I was taking a very slapdash approach to this when I was first playing it. I was like, okay, well, the first thing I need to do is get every corpse out. Okay, now let's mop everything. Okay, now let's get all the objects. And like, it didn't make sense. By the way, proof of concept, I'm going to leave that bucket there because even a bucket that is full of blood, which I believe was a Vincent Price movie, can still put out dynamite. That was a weird hitbox for that stain. Christmas 2023. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Wash your dynamite. Whoops. Okay, well this would be a good test if I actually put the dynamite out sufficiently. Test it from over here. No, I didn't! Okay, well there goes the possibility of saving the Christmas stuff because that just blew out most of the ornaments. The candles are part of it too. Well, shit'ems. Okay, mental note. It's either got to be totally immersed or the wick has to be down there. Let's just burn some elves. Make ourselves feel a little better. Joseph, if you don't mind me asking, does the entire stick of dynamite have to be immersed or just the wick? I should go ahead and I don't know what the hell that is. Okay. Well, you know what? I've blown it anyway, so fuck it. Let's take a moment and drop some data. Jingle bells, shotgun shells. Santa laid waste to every single of his elves. I like to eat paste. Get in there, you asshole. I had a good plan, solid plan going until I accidentally blew up the dynamite. And boom, there goes it. It's a little tricky when you have something on an object to there we go. When you have something on an object to get the specific one you wanted. Either Gangrel or Vampiro. So basically, this wasn't a actual Santa Rampage. It was just a brood bath. No. Let's get you out of here. Go on with your bad elf. Okay. And track shit. Damn it. Okay, well, clearly I've got a lot more cleaning up to do, and there are actually several rooms that we haven't even explored. So I will be back in the next episode, and we will continue to try to make some kind of non-mess out of this holiday. So, in the meantime, take care, and remember, as bad as you think your Christmases might be, some people had it worse. Until we game again. Cut. Let me reset the timer here. Sit. Buddha scale. Oh God. This is like 17 times off the top of the Buddha scale. I think the only thing that might be bloodier than this was the the lawnmower scene in, actually, hold on. This is good stuff, I should save. Okay. And timer 3, 2, 1. Given the state of Santa's workshop, I'm kind of nervous to see what I got this year. Welcome back to Viscera Cleanup Detail, Santa's Rampage, and we have gotten a decent part of the workshop main room cleaned up, but there is still a whole bunch to go. So without further ado, ho ho ho, this mess. Yeah, Rick just brought up the Muda scale. For those who don't know, the Muda scale is from professional wrestling, and it's a measurement of how much bleeding happens in a match. Based on one match Great Muda had against, I don't remember who the opponent was, but basically there was so much blood going on, and speaking of which, look at this thing. This thing, I'm going to set it down again just for a second so I can pick it up from the front. Look at this thing. Free Mars. Anyway, there was so much blood in the match that by the time it was done, Muda was covered, his opponent was covered, Hiroshi Hase, that's right. Both Muda and Hiroshi Hase were covered in blood. The ref was covered in blood. Most of the mat was covered in blood, and I think some of the outside of the ring was covered in blood. It was insane. And the Muda scale became kind of a joke thing as the scale of where all of the bleeding in wrestling was measured. Heat miser? What, the thing I just threw in the fire? Well, I kind of doubt it, because if it was Heat Miser, he shouldn't have burned in that. Okay, I'm gonna... Now, interestingly enough, shotgun shells you can burn in the fireplace with no problem. The first time I did these, I was half expecting them to go off, which makes me think these are spent. It would certainly make sense given what happened here. There would be a lot of shotgun shells all around the place. Because Santa did indeed have a shotgun. No word if he had cheap whiskey on his breath. Or if he was covered from beard to boots in ammo. Santa hats must die. This does actually count against me in terms of finishing the level objectives, but ask me if I give a shit. Okay, mop's good. I'm going to clean these things up. Don't spoil it for me. Don't spoil it for me. I definitely want to see that. Joseph, if you're still out there, if you could please advise on the dynamite in the buckets. If just the fuse is enough. It's like that country song, "Suds in the Bucket." He left his dynamite in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. And the elves hanging out. Okay, and that's one of the machetes there. Where the machetes give me problems, I'm going to pretend I did that to get to the knife easier. Where the Danny Trejos here give me problems, they don't necessarily fit into the bins all that well. If anything, tends to tends to flummox them and make them start spitting stuff out because of the physics. It's the machetes. Also, I love pronouncing it machete. I might as well dump this in here too. Run this thing into as little things as possible. Yeah, machete is just one of those words that's just really fun to say. For me, like, I have several words. I have many words like that actually as an English major. One of my personal favorite words is epoxy. I love saying that, and I definitely love using it in Scrabble whenever I can, because if I place it in the right place, with the Y worth 4 points and the X worth 8, and the P worth 3, it's a scoring word, majorly for sure. Like majorly for sure. That's a shotgun shell. Just drop that there. Okay, well, I guess it's time to experiment again. So let's see, the wick part of the dynamite is in... Run. Okay, that's the secret. We gotta douse it to the wick, Barracuda. And we're gonna leave a bucket here, just in case. And, well, it wasn't ready for Christmas dinner yet, but thanks for the leg. Okay. So let's see, let's go on ahead this way. So I got a few buckets staged, that should work nicely. Okay, that is a figure. I want to preserve that. In fact, I think I can dump this into the janitor's box. And I think there's an achievement if I do that with all 4 figures. 4 or 5, one of the two. Assuming they'll fit, of course. Did Santa get away with it, or did they bust him? I actually am not sure. Oh, this is another thing that we need to get rid of. These bottles of nog. So try not to break them. Sometimes these will cause the bins to go berserk also. Yeah, I think we're going to get rid of the doll from the Korn Issues album. Don't know if that's actually a, well, issue. Another figure there. I think the last figure is around here somewhere. I don't think we have to put every figure in, I just think we have to put one of each type. That's an alien. Just making sure I didn't miss something there. I just have to be sure not to drop this. I don't want it to be falling away from me. And someone just messaged me. I'll have to check that out later. with a usable mop. And they're messaging me again. I'll check that during the intermission. By the way, actually, Misfit, interesting you bring that up, because a lot of people don't know this, but there are actually two versions of Weird Al's The Night Santa Went Crazy. There's the regular version, which most people have heard, where it has the version, yes, Virginia, now Santa's doing time in a federal prison for his infamous crime. Hey, little friend, now don't you cry no more tears, he'll be out with good behavior in 700 more years. And then there's another one which is called the extra gory version. And it goes, yes, Virginia, now Santa Claus is dead. The federal authorities put a bullet in his head or something like that. But yeah, basically Santa bites it in that version. And that one was left off the original album. But it actually became available when Weird Al put out an accordion-shaped box set, which I naturally have, with a disc on it called Medium Rarities. And it had all kinds of interesting stuff in there, including some early things he did, like a cover of the Ramones, Beat on the Brat, and one of the earliest songs he did called Belvedere Cruisin'. And perhaps the most bizarre one, Jurassic Park in Japanese. Which, if I remember right, I think he did for a Japanese talk show. Or either that, or it was produced for the actual Japanese release of what the hell was it? Alapalooza. Some guy from the SWAT team put a hole through his head. Okay, that works too. I am still so terrible at figuring out the angle on those buckets. That's right, head in. Apply directly to the forehead. I would do the staging thing again, but considering the last time when I screwed up with the TNT and they went everywhere, what's the point? Oh, by the way, when you have an object and you right-click, you can set it up on its end, and there is the last of the figures. And I thought there was an achievement for that. Oh well. Well, let's just get them out of there because they're just going to waste room. No. Didn't mean to grab the whole box. That's what I mean about grabbing these things sometimes and how they don't necessarily want to select the right thing. Candy canes, by the way, are another thing that... Well, screw you then. They're another thing that you don't want to destroy if you want the full credit for the job. Yeah, I have it on the Medium Rarities disc. I just don't remember it as well as the original version because I haven't heard it as much. Ooh, and this is Santa's office. Those of you who are familiar with the K. Gordon Murray Christmas productions will remember Santa's many homes and offices. This is apparently one of them. Another broom there if we missed the first one. Oh dear. Until we game again, absolutely, Scorn. Thanks for being here, my friend. Take care. But, oh dear. Well, in the famous words of Tori Amos, why do we crucify our elves? Yeah. And that's the problem with getting this one, because the knives will go, I'm sorry, machetes, will go immediately all over the place. Let's see, so I think we're best served by bringing a bucket in. A couple of buckets, because this is going to be a big job. And I'm going to need one of the bins. Seriously. Far over enough. No idea what that beeping was. So yeah, as you can see, you've got broken glass bottles here. The regular glass will shatter several times, and I have no idea what the hell that is. It's probably best disposed of. You do have to be careful as you're moving the bottles around, because if you smack them too hard against a solid object, they will crack. Not so much crack, it's just outright break. And sometimes you can rotate the objects to make them fit in the bins better, sometimes you can't. Good thing about the shotgun shells, they're pretty negligible. It's fairly easy to get them in even a pretty full bin. Another topic here, favorite Christmas songs. As you can all imagine, I am extremely non-traditional, so a lot of my favorite songs are the newer songs that are not necessarily, you know, the holidays are filled with joy and all that happy horse shit. I'll tell you actually one I have been listening to near non-stop. The eggnog balls don't shatter for some reason. I don't know why. One I have been listening to near non-stop is a Blink-182 song called Not Another Christmas Song. And the physics are starting to go nuts. Okay. God damn it. And I knocked over the bucket. And I knocked half the shit out. Any of you at home are getting hot flashes, sorry. If it happens to be Christmas off the Payday Christmas album, Christmas Eve Sarajevo. Okay. Leg. But yeah, Not Another Christmas Song is actually about a couple who's been through a a bunch of shit for a long time. And the singer, or the Mark Hoppus is the singer, obviously, but the person he's singing about in the song is suggesting that for Christmas they just get each other a divorce, because they're not happy, they're miserable trying. So let's just get let's just be done with it. I can guess sort of what Christmas Eve Sarajevo's about. I made more of a mess here. What exactly is If It Has to Be Christmas about? Actually, for that matter, instead of assuming, I should ask what Christmas Eve Sarajevo's about also. Yeah, my previous favorite Blink-182 Christmas song was "I Won't Be Home for Christmas," and it was about a guy who was bugged by a bunch of carolers who wouldn't leave him alone. So eventually he went ape shit on him with a baseball bat, and ended up in jail where he got, shall we say, a Christmas surprise from a guy named Bubba. And even though the jail didn't have a tree, Christmas came a night early because a guy named Bubba unwrapped my package. Oh, from that payday. Okay. I hadn't heard about Payday in a while. But yeah, now I remember. Okay, let's see if I can manage to get these things in here without too much trouble. Yeah, the machetes are very uncooperative. Especially because instead of turning straight up when you do that, they'll just kind of turn laterally, and then they don't want to go into the goddamn bin. These things are going to go flying when I try to bring them to the fireplace, I guarantee it, but at least they'll be closer to it. Christmas album was a gag during year 1 or 2 of Payday 2 and had a few good bits off of it. Oh, all right. That's always something good to hope for. And Molotovs. I have to handle these very carefully. But I can get this last Mashifi Canetti. Or Machete Canifi. And here we go. Yep. Told you. Yeah, presumably they're setting this place up for a new tenant, so they don't mind me getting rid of the evidence. And that's either a piece of spine or a really old Twizzler. Oh, Mannheim Steamroller, yeah. I thought that was a good name for a metal band. Just steamroll and shit. Okay, so I have a chance of doing this right. Yeah, it seems if, yeah, you go in, yeah, that could be, too. Could be intestine. Yeah, it seems if these things go in wick first, then things are fine. That isn't in. Now it's in. TNT and dynamite. Let's not get that out of the way. Oh, by the way, Santa's shotgun. This is another thing you're supposed to see but not destroy. And Rook's Keep. That's the other. That's one of the other games from Runestorm. Nah, wrong way. There we go. Joseph, I am doing this the right way, right? As long as the wicks are in the water, it's fine. Well, you know what? Let's find out. Oh, shit. Well, I'm very relieved to see that that was correct. Because otherwise, holy shit. Might as well take this one with me. And trip all over the frickin' chair. And splash the water bucket. Good freaking job. And splashing up. God damn. I am a frickin' klutz. Yeah, we have just solved the mystery. It is indeed a matter of dropping them in wick first. So, yay for that. Back, bucket on fire. Grandpa's rocker in the corner here. Stand leaving a mess. It's not what I'm supposed to do. It's the exact opposite of what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I think that might have been involved. There's a very high probability of that. Dick. Yay, 2 points. Why are those even in there? You are wasting my time. Thank you. Okay, and I'm going to need another bin. And sometimes the bin thing will do that too. Well, I guess I know what I'm putting in here first. For Christ's sake. Do they not clean these things up between jobs? What the hell? That is some terrible maintenance. That is some terrible aiming. God damn it! Look, Ma, no hands. Ah, damn it. Push my luck. Clean mops, no whammies. Ludicrous Gibbs. NCIS? Yeah, these little personal data things were next to all the people that were killed in the various rampages. So this is a callback to the normal VCDs. I'm not even going to bother cleaning that up till the end. Oh, look at this. Molotov cocktails. These, if I remember, have to be dealt with the same way as the dynamite. Okay. Yeah, the physics of the boxes is very weird sometimes. The bins, rather, I should say. Sometimes they just don't want to cooperate exactly as they're supposed to. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm curious. I want to see what happens if I just throw one of these in here. Not a damn thing. Okay, then. Alright. Oh shit, something did happen. It was just very delayed. I'm very lucky that I was out of the way because I walked right in front of that. Yeah, lull you into a false sense of security there, I see. Didn't leave any soot or anything like that. Very interesting. Alright, well, we're making pretty good progress here. And I'm going to stop here because the next thing is very interesting. Hey, look, letters to Santa. I wonder if he got mine. Actually, given the circumstances, it's probably better he didn't. So, take care, and for once, Krampus looks like the better alternative. Take care until we game again. Cut. Let's see, what time is it? Okay. Okay, yeah, I think this is a good time for our intermission. So we'll take our customary 20-ish. And, by the way, I picked all the songs tonight with a theme in mind. See if you can figure out what it is. So I will catch you in 20-ish. And welcome back. And welcome back, Scorn. And yeah, any country music getting stuck in your head is definitely awesome. So did anyone pick out the theme there? It's as close to Christmassy video game music as I can think of. Obviously, there were some pretty obvious ones. You know, Snowfield, Freeze Man, Ice Rink. The Super Shop theme, because that's what the holiday season is really all about: shopping, shopping, shopping till you drop. And the Shadowrun theme with the Sally Sheed. That is the place or the territory of the Native Americans and the elves. So there you go. I put that together about as best I could, I think. Okay. So I had paused here, and I think we can resume. Or maybe that's resume. And timer 3. Oh, let me get a swig of coffee. Okay, yeah, it works. Okay. Restart the timer. 3, 2, 1. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And by that I mean red. Red all over the place. Welcome back to Viscera Cleanup Detail, Santa's Rampage. And we have gotten into Santa's office, or at least it used to be. And what do we see but a whole bunch of letters here? Oh, goody, 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 letters from the children. I hope you got mine. So let's see if we're going to get what we want this year, huh? Sorry, I need to do something real quickly. I keep messing that up. Okay, so let's take a look at a few of these and see what the children around the world are doing. Dear Mr. S. Claus, invoice December 5th. Your total for this month comes to toys and other play items, $953,050. Electronic devices, $5,430,870. Shipping and handling, $35,000. Total, $6,418,920. Payment will be required by no later than the 4th of the following month. Good day, and thank you for your business. Wang Chow Industries. Santa was... Man, was Santa outsourcing? Okay, yeah, you just wait there. Let's see what this is about. Dear Santa Claus. I hate him already. It was my birthday today. Mommy got me only 23 presents and a soccer field cake. I hate her. I said you were better. I want 23 steak pies, 12 ice creams, 18 trays of reindeer chocolates, 3 big boxes of fudge, a Pair 5 computer with Conscription 3 Brown Ops, and a Nitro Genie go-kart, Stevie Chubbs. Formerly known as Augustus Gloop, I would imagine. Conscription 3 Brown Ops, yeah. I remember a mock video game cover that had a soldier sitting on the toilet. It was called Call of Duty Brown Plops. Alright, whatever, I'm just gonna have bump floor, fuck it. Mr. Claus, Yuletide greetings, Mr. Claus. I represent a select group of people with great gift-giving ambitions, the Ku Klux Claus. Yeah, their traditional hats are totally white and stand straight up. Are looking for more people with your prominence. Join us and we can show you great things, lead you to greater profits, assist you in labor management, or grant you access to specialized equipment. We await your response. In Snow and Giving, Anointed, Spring and Clean, KKK. Ask? Oh, that one ends up on the table, sure. You're supposed to order from Wang Chung? Well, I guess he didn't realize that everybody was supposed to Wang Chung tonight. Or have fun tonight. And, oh, Jander's going to go smoke half a pack because of his nerves. Half a pack? Maybe half a carton might do it. Seriously, this guy's going to be like chain smoking like an assembly line of chimneys. That joke would have been funny if I didn't mess it up. Coffee's really kicking in, folks. Dear brother, I'm in jail again and need bail money. I was caught whipping children in the streets. It's this one town, they're always trouble. I know you told me not to go out at mafia incident. And incident is also misspelled, but you know, it's Krampus. What are you going to do? So, I'd love to know what the footnote was for that. Okay, let's just file it there on top of the clan. Oh shit! One of them went behind the desk. Damn it. Urgent. Mr. Claus. Your sex change operation went well. Mr. Claus, it is with heavy heart and dwindling pocket that we regret to inform you that you are being sued in the amount of $250,000. The claims are as follows: destruction of property, damages, emotional suffering, public disturbance, and obscenity. Apparently your reindeer had defecated across a house or houses as they passed by the area. For full claims and details, please read thoroughly pages 5 through 49. Yours, Dickberg and Sons. Okay then. Dear Mr. Claus, I have in my possession video footage recorded in infrared. Then how would his suit show up? For that matter, how would anything show up? The suit would just... of you, along with your gang, entering one of my premises via the fireplace. He has a gang now? The footage also shows littering and you personally removing my valuable property, milk, glass, and confectionery items. At present, I am preparing to forward this evidence to local authorities unless I receive compensation from your organization in the sum of no less than $100,000. I have generously decided to give you until Monday to complete this transaction or face the consequences of your transgression. Holy smokes, Christmas is actually Monday. Okay, interesting. So all he has to do is drop 100 large down the chimney, and all's well with the world, apparently. Everything is merry and bright. Yours faithfully, Lord Devion Snakely. Dear Santa, letter fell down. I want a new Playbox 180 and a new Y-Phone 732S and the new Racerman car driver game. I also want a new bike because the one I got last year is dirty, and I want a new windbreaker air rifle too. I've been so good, so I want these. I've been good, so I want these. Billy's spoiled. Mr. Santa Claus. Happy Christmas. Ooh, right there. This year I want the new Arachnid Boy comic, a new motorbike, a new archery set, a new 58-inch TV, a killer falcon like the one Uncle Gunter has, a new stereo to make the butler mad, and a big tin of chocolate caviars, but the red ones, not the shit purple ones you gave me last year. Blech. I have been very good and only kicked people at school this year, and the butler and that man at the carnival, but that was only one time, except for the clown at my birthday fair. Okay, that one shouldn't count against him. And anytime someone kicks a clown, that's absolutely a good deed. Timothy Crewley. Let me see if I can somehow get that one that went under the... There we go. Yeah. This is, yeah, I'm a, you know, I believe in being complete, so I'm not a completionist. That's somebody else's gig. Dear Sir, find enclosed your invoice and receipt for the following items. 5 crates of trinitro toluene, 2 boxes of select heavy-edged knives. Okay, maybe they're not machetes, maybe they are knives. And 8 boxes of 12-gauge shotgun shells. Pleasure doing business with you, sir, and don't forget about our Shoot 'em and Loot 'em sale. All items 25% and more off until the 1st. Shooters and looters, buying munitions since 2001. Yeah, y'all keep up the work. Doing a real bang-up job. Okay. Well, that does it for Santa's office. Gotta get that shit, damn it. Gotta get where the bucket got knocked over. Yeah. Okay. And the knife is screwing with the bucket. And we got an elf arm sticking out of the side of the box. It's creeping around the sides there. Holy shit. Oh, fuckage. In you go. Have to mop up a couple of footprints, but that's okay. And I think I just kicked the bucket. No, actually I didn't. I'm kind of amazed. Okay, so I'm going to try something because I don't know for sure if it will work or not. We're going to go back in here. We're going to take one of these letters and see if the Punch-O-Matic will take it. No, apparently not. I'm not really interested in that. Okay. Well, whatever. We know the story. Bucket here, hopefully. Yes. Okay. So let's go on and start taking care of the upstairs. Sadly, no. Those are just there for decoration. Oh, good. The Slosh-O-Matic is playing nice for me, with me for the moment. Oh, I didn't get that cleaned all the way. Okay, definitely got to clean that up. Wouldn't it be great if it was just that easy? Like, all you have to do is just slam the mop into the bucket once and it's all good. If only. Oh, you dick and a half. I'm going to have to write a complaint to the union. This is definitely grievance worthy. Luckily, landing the bin in this stuff or on top of this stuff doesn't seem to stain the bottom of the bin. I would fully be expecting that. I'll never forget you, the leader of the pack. Okay, so I know I'm going to need a couple of these things as I go up, so, you know, just go ahead and get everything ready right now. Okay, so let's clean off the stairs. We track as little as possible on the way back down. If I remember right, these are characters from, whatever the hell the game was, I forget now, Rook's Keep. Well, that was certainly klutzy. Knife job, Keith. Damn it. Ginsu yourself. And I'm still tracking down. It's hard to know exactly where your safe zone of not stepping into gore is. Probably a good time to just bring a bin up with me a bit. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to leave it on the bottom of the stairs there, because I don't think it's going to sit properly on the stairs. Shit. Let's clamp the splatter after I'm done with the rest of them. Yeah, welcome to the unofficial sequel to Splatterhouse. Damn it, get off. Look. There we go. Physics! Video game physics, ladies and gentlemen. Don't we love them? We got an arm wedged in there. So whack it with a mop. Because believe it or not, you can use the mop to push things around, but you can also just give them a good whack. Oh, by the way, there's an Easter egg in Easter egg of sorts in Santa's office. And that is if you take the mop or the broom and whack the stairs, or not the stairs. If you hit the poster of I keep forgetting what it's called, Rook's Keep, it will spew out Molotov cocktails. Not lit or anything, just it'll give you a bunch of things you have to clean up again. Interesting angle there. Okay, I'm not dripping. That's good. So we have the attic. I hope there are toys in the attic, otherwise Aerosmith lied to me. Shit. Well, there goes an ornament. Not that I was going to get the full percentage for not damaging any of the Christmas stuff anyway, but whatever. Ditch this bucket. This has become the fuck it bucket. I guess I'll have to put another one on my list. My manager and I seriously need to have a talk. This is not conducive to an effective work environment. Neither is that. Oh, forgot to mention earlier when we were talking about Christmas songs. When it comes to bizarre Christmas songs, no one, and I mean no one, is better than my friend Joe at it. And every year he makes a Christmas CD called Just Another Stupid Christmas with a whole bunch of really goofy and out there Christmas songs. One of my favorites, actually, that came off of one of his CDs, Tori Amos did a song called Happy Worker, which was about being one of Santa's elves. I love my job, and he loves his job. It's the perfect job. So yeah, public shout out to Joe for that awesomeness every year. I want to give for the Toys movie. Oh, was that in there? Yeah, there was a lot to like about Robin Williams, and I really do miss him. Yeah. I mean, there are celebrities I wish I could have not so much met, but I'd like to have them still around. And Robin Williams is very high on that list. He's a magnificent actor, incredibly funny comedian, just and when he didn't give a shit, when he just went full tilt turbo nuts, it was astounding. There was actually one of his CDs. It was Live on Broadway, and he was obviously uncensored with that one. So much so that on the DVD, if you go into the options menu and move the cursor around enough, you eventually get to highlight the parental advisory explicit lyrics sign, or whatever the hell, and on that, and that gives you a montage of about, I think, 2 minutes or so of every single bit of foul language or curse word or whatever that he uttered during the entire set. Just one after another. It's like, fuck, shit, goddamn, fuck, shit, anal leakage. And it is truly astounding. Oh, we got some more letters up here. Santa, my parents say I was good, so I can write to you and ask for stuff. So I want the new super turbo jet racer car with all the extras. Also, I want lots of chocolate and the Y-Pad 8 dewy water patch. The New England water patches, I guess. Mr. Santa, I was good this year, so I want a pony and a bike and a new clarinet too. Timmy Slewbottom. I would give him whatever he wants because I guarantee you he goes through hell at school. Hello, Mr. Santa. I don't want any more stupid books again. You must give me the new Ultra Mega Water Blaster Assault Cannon. And I want the big XX5 one, so it will be bigger than Kenny's one. Oh my god, he splashed Kenny, you bastard. I'm gonna fill it with acid. I'm gonna fill it with acid from my daddy's shop and spray down old Mrs. Crouch's car. That teach her for calling the cops again. Now hurry up, Stephen Creeley. I think that should kind of disqualify the kid. But, you know, I'm old-fashioned in my standards. Yeah, what can I say? I just believe you should actually put effort into it. I love this nice circular blood stain there. It's like, it looks like he fell on a manhole cover. Yes, imagine how I feel. Every time an illiterate kid writes a letter, an English major loses his thing. Oh, what have we here? We have me dunking the water. Oh dear. It's like the old how many bodies are in your crawl space. Yeah, I'm fairly sure these count towards the, oh dear. So December to dismember. I am pretty damn sure these count towards the final total of getting everything cleaned up. Oh god, earthquake. Okay. Alright, well, I'm out of room in this bucket. So we're going to have to come back up and deal with these, which means we'll need another tote, but that's no big deal. Hopefully I'm not going to be tracking blood on the stairs. Pretty sure that was a John Cougar Mellencamp song. Hanging on the scarecrow, elf blood on the stairs. Oh shit. And I just gave the voodoo doll whiplash. Yeah, you know, that is something I also thought about. What is the proper way to dispose of a voodoo doll? I mean, how do you do it without you know, bringing harm to the person that the voodoo doll represents. Or for, here's an even better way, can you? Or do you want to? Okay, so what fell over? Okay, well I knocked a candy cane off, but that's no big deal. Alright. First things first. Gotta get these, someone has let these bodies hit the floor, so... There's nothing wrong with me. And it's gonna splatter all over the beam. That's just wonderful. Oh, I'm getting a little better at anticipating that. That didn't help all that much, but whatever. More so? More so. Okay, what does everybody want? And have some of the personal items there. USBs or whatever they are. I'll have to grab those in a moment. Do not look at me like that. And by like that, I mean anyway. Do not look at me in any way, shape, or form. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and dig these out of here so that it's easier for me to get them later. Okay, then why not? Okay, there's the last one. There. Let's see if we can get these mopped. Not that way, we're not. Okay, I got around it without too much fuss. Don't want to whack it with the mop. Oops. Oh, that was bad. Fuck me mopping. Alright. So here's what we're going to do. This will go easier if you stop staring at me. There. We got a bucket of water right here, so we'll just go ahead and take this upstairs. I'm a janitor and you're not. Not something I should be bragging about. Yeah, I'm willing to bet this guy isn't going to be watching the Hallmark Channel and all the Christmas episodes anytime soon. Or if he does, he's just going to be watching this and saying, bullshit. Oh dear, I missed one over there. Okay, I think that about covers it. Shotgun shell there. Drop in the bucket. Okay, so we might have to make a couple trips here, but no big deal. But here is one thing I'm going to do, because I am a genius. I am going to put all of these things into one of those buckets, and then I am going to just take the bucket over to the Punch-O-Matic, so I don't have to make 5 goddamn trips. And I will have to figure out what to do about him. Emphasis on had, Misfit Kitten, yeah. Okay. There we go, bucket of data here. So now, sorry about that. It did work. I just had to go to extremes to get all the double mint thumb drives out here. I don't know what that actually said, but I swear it looked like Lori Loughlin. And nobody wants to know anything about her at this point. I'm honestly not sure if I have to go through all the trouble of disposing of the buckets, but I do it anyway. Just out of habit, really. Oh. Drive I either didn't see or forgot about. Let's see, did I miss something up here? Oh, yeah, Mr. Drive. Alright. Yeah, I mentioned that they combined this DLC with the original game and another DLC pack. I might have to go back and just mess around with the original VCD, because this was pretty fun. It's very different from Power Wash Simulator. Power Wash Simulator is just very relaxing. It's a very zen kind of game. This, I mean, you know, you're cleaning up all the stuff, but at the same time you're contemplating, you know, the absolute hell that went down. There were a lot of people who praised VCD because there was so much, a lot of people decry the violence in video games, you know, and the wholesale slaughter and all that, even though it's fake, you know, they can't figure that out. But they liked the idea the game showed the aftermath and gave people the realization that some poor schlub has to clean all this up. And, oh, the studio's working on a sequel? Cool. Very nice. Okay, well, we are making some excellent progress here. We got the main room, other than that little bit of soot on the wall, cleaned up. Upstairs is done, so is the entryway, so is the office, so I think this is a good time to make a pause. And always remember, if you're going to hide dead elves under the floorboards, wrap them in heavy plastic, because blood-soaked wood, it just lowers the value of your home. I mean, it just makes sense. So take care. Until we meet again. Cut. Hope you all are enjoying this as much as I am. This is fun. Now that I've actually got some handle on what I'm doing. Okay. And timer. Three, 2, 1. Welcome to the place where everybody's stockings got stuffed. This is Viscera Cleanup Detail, Santa's Rampage, and we have got a good portion of the workshop looking back in better shape, though the memories will remain. But that's not something we can clean up. That's more the job of a good psychiatrist. Now Vixen's in therapy. Didn't understand this. I don't know if I actually grabbed that thing. Where the hell did it go? And so far, no bundles of dynamite coming out of this thing. I'm waiting for it to happen. Again, I've learned a lot from my first playthrough of this. And I used to grab like one bucket at a time, one bin at a time. Also, I made a very big planning error the first time. I think I mentioned this. I went through and the very first time I grabbed all of the bodies and disposed of them, and then I grabbed all of the miscellaneous items and disposed of them. I don't know what the hell that is. So yeah, basically I wasn't multitasking well. But this time I figured it out a little better. I definitely want to get all this stuff out of my way because I'm going to be using this as a travel path pretty often. Oops. I kind of wish one of these was for me at this point. I mean, you know, who the hell's going to deliver them? The U.S. Postal Service? Please. Okay, so I'm going to get these. I'll burn this area out of the damn it. There we go. Out of the way as much as possible. Because like I said, I'm going to be taking several trips through this part of the warehouse, and the less I have in my way to potentially knock things down, the better off I'll be. Actually, to that end, I'm going to move these. You know what? Here. There's got to be some dunce that's in need of that. Oh, come on. The first time around, I also spent a lot of time putting the presents back on tables and things like that. I don't think I actually have to do that. Hang up your footstools to better sweep. Clear the floor to dance. Throw the dead elves into the fireplace. A little REM there. Oh, that's another trick about this. Whichever side you hit it on will determine what side the bin comes out of. Okay, so now we got the bricks and all these things, so we're going to be playing a little Tetris here. Dun 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 dun. Santa killed everyone. These slats of wood are especially annoying unless you can do some clever placement. I will get that bit. Okay, got space right there. I can put the bucket on. I think it is worth getting the blood out of the way here first. I'm kind of amazed with the way the blood splatters when I, dunk the mop in the bucket, or more to the point, slam it into the bucket. That it doesn't spew filthy water all over everything. I also wish I could get rid of these shards, that are left on the wall here, because they really get in my way when I'm trying to move through here with bins and such. As you can see, staging these things ahead of time definitely helps. Oops. I still am not a big fan of how the objects are held kind of below your overall sight of vision. It makes it very awkward to make sure they're getting over obstacles and also getting them properly fit in the bins. I wish that could have been tinkered with a bit. Leads to a couple of times where messes are made that I don't think should have been made. You know, I hate to take the argument that, you know, violent video games cause violent behavior, but, you know, we clearly had a game that involved some violence with posters of it all over the damn walls. So, you know, maybe there was something to it. I mean, like I said, I hate to be one of those people. Okay, very careful. And yes, even stone will burn in this fireplace. As long as I'm out of it, I might as well grab another bucket here. I'm going to need it eventually. Might as well have it handy. I cannot complete a Tetris with this. Yeah, sometimes you just do have to make those individual trips. There's just no way around it. The first time I looked at that, I thought it was like a toy submarine or something. And I thought this was a tonfa. So I'm like, you know, I know Santa had like explosives and a shotgun and such. Was he going at him martial arts style too? Yeah, if you look closely, not to plug one of my videos again. Oh, good night, Misfit Kitten. Well, all the best to you. Happy holidays. Hope you feel better. You take care now. But yeah, not to plug my stuff again, but in the Parasite Eve video, I was wearing a shirt that said Elf Defense, and it had Santa with a pair of nunchucks. So I guess there is a precedent for it. Oh, did I miss a... Oh, I missed a data thing. Okay. There we go. Happy Stickles? I don't want to know. I might as well do this one. Or actually, I tell you what. You will go ahead and stage again. Yard sale. Do something. Tonfa. Tonfar. I don't know what the hell I was saying there. This fireplace for sale. If interested, contact nobody because screw you. Okay, this piece of lumber is number 1. Maybe it's lumber 1. That's not going to fit. I'll keep the fire going. Is this going to fit? Of course not. It would bring me, joy. Joy to the world, except for this janitor who's working overtime. He can't see his kids. They call someone else daddy. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. And this got dark in a freaking hurry. May hold. I want to be damned, it actually helped. Let's say after this one, I could probably start moving in a little bit. There we go. It's interesting the way the physics go sometimes in this. Doesn't always go the way you suspect it. Oh, there's the other tonfa. Those are supposed to be used in pairs, so that makes sense. Shotgun shells. We're gonna, yeah, you are. I still don't have a solid handle on what will and won't stay on the bins, and sometimes I think the game doesn't either. Oh, excuse me a second. Yeah. All right, pause. Damn. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. All right, cut all that. Okay, back in. Okay, so let's see. I think we can move this a little further in now. Further in my bin. And get in my bin. I honestly thought I had grabbed the head there. And please, by all means, take that out of context. Thanks, that really helped. Oh, hell with you. Okay. Glad I was able to pick that up from that distance. Ooh. Apparently that elf was a vampire. Picking up body parts. That's what I like about Christmas. I'm not being facetious, I'm just a sick bastard. Ooh, it was filled with juicy fruit goodness. It's like one of those gushers. I'm going to see if I can track my mess here. I might still have a little to clean up, but oh well. Well, that went astonishingly well. Not helping. Those aren't even like elf limbs. Yeah, see, every time the light spazzes out like that, it looks like it's going to drop one of the limbs. If it's going normal, it's going to drop the bucket. Oh, okay, that one's still good. Alright. Every time the light spazzes, I get terrified that TNT is going to come out. You know how that goes. Santa says every time a bell rings, every time a fuse lights, boom. Yeah, I actually remember one of the best descriptions I ever heard for guns from a civilization that didn't have them. It was actually in a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Archie comic, and it was a like a native or like an African civilization rather, who described them as boom deads. I thought that's an apt description. Counting blood splatters on the wall, that don't bother me at all. This actually, when I had originally heard about this, I hadn't played it till now, because I was looking for something to play for Christmas, and here you go. But it reminded me of a Fox show that came along many years later called The Cleaning Lady. And also a movie, I think it was actually by Kevin Smith, called Curdled. And the idea was very similar. They were people who cleaned up after homicides. Curdled, I think, was a bit more tongue-in-cheek than The Cleaning Lady is. I still don't know if I'm supposed to get rid of these, but you know what? They're creeping me out, so fuck it. Another broom. Actually, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna see something here. Because the idea behind this is you're supposed to be able to grab these, and then you can put them into the janitor's locker to carry with you to the next task. Even though there is no next task in this case. In the normal game there is. Well, I just figured I'd see what, if anything, would happen, and apparently nothing did. I gotta find that one data thing from the elf that was skewered up there. There it is. Peary Stockard Channing. Yes. Only in my playthroughs are you likely to get a reference to Stockard Channing. Even if it's only because I, fucked up saying it. You in the bin. There we go. Okay, now the line from one of the Naked Gun movies. Who else is almost dead? If you're dead, step forward. I'm going to use that bucket. I think this room is clean. So let's just get rid of some last stuff. Move this and stage it. Get an empty bucket in a moment. Clear all this thing. Elf arm flipping through the bin, but oh well. Our blood pail. Oops. Well, that didn't work out. Yeah, there's actually blood in the fireplace that you have to get rid of too, in order for the level to count. Okay, I'll get that emptied. Use that for our data transport. Amazingly enough, these things aren't destroyed by being in a bucket that has any slight degree of water left in it. Thank you. There were 4 in there. Where are the... Okay, well, there's one. One's still in there. Okay, so let me go ahead and do a little prep for the next episode. Because there is one last area of the workshop that we have to clean. And it's going to be a doozy. Oh, dicks! Oh, dicks! Oh, dicks! Oh, dicks! Oh, dicks! Damn. Okay, well, now you see it. Yeah. First time I did that, I ended up with janitor all over the place. And proof that a lit stack of TNT can be just dropped straight down into the bucket and it will put it out. It is a Christmas miracle. And by extension, a 4th of July one too. And now you see why I kept those buckets around. Oh, and if I didn't mention it before, by the way, a bloody bucket would serve the same purpose. Okay, well, you know what? This is not a bad thing because I'm going to need an empty bucket at some point, specifically to get the stuff from the elves down there. I was hitting that because I couldn't tell if there were still problems down there, or if there was blood on it. As it turns out, it wasn't. And I got some eggnog that I got to get rid of. I gotta say, this place is looking a hell of a lot better than when I came in here. If I if I may brag a bit. Or a lot. A little proof of concept. It is possible to stack these things on top of each other, and there is an achievement for it. It is also the way you reach a specific, I don't know if it's an Easter egg or an objective in there, but you basically have to stack the chairs, or stack the stools, I think 10 high in order to get it. Not something I'm particularly interested in bothering with, because it is, I am pretty sure it is optional. There we go. Close enough. Okay, so I think that sets me up fairly nicely for the next episode. So as soon as this is done, we head down into the basement. Always a fun place for any kind of horror game. So take care until we game again. Alright, cut. Okay, I'm going to go right into it. You better watch out. You better not cry. You know what? Cry all you want. Welcome back to Viscera Cleanup Details, Santa's Rampage, and we are at the final part of the workshop. Well, I'll show you what this is in a moment, but brace yourselves. That ought to be your first clue right there on the walls. This is the area I actually like the least, because it is sometimes hard with the, It is sometimes hard with the various lighting to tell exactly what is dirty and what isn't. And also in some cases, how far down you've gone. These antlers are also a big pain in the ass because they're not going to fit into the bins at all. So we're going to have to basically take them individually into the fireplace. Make sure no tracking, anything? No. So yeah. There is a fair amount of back and forth here. If I can, I try to leave the antlers for last. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Fuck you, you dead asshole. I love the way Bob's like, oh, what did I do last night? Let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need one more bin at least. Long. So filing a grievance with the union. I cannot work under these conditions. Holly Jolly Ass might go on strike. What do you think about that? And you know what? I'm just going to save that for last. Along with the Slusho whatever the fuck. Because I have no idea if it's going to pull that on me again, and why bother cleaning it twice? Makes sense? I think so. Oh, well, they must have filmed every horror movie ever down here. Okay, so this part is going to get very annoying. Because we have to take all of these guys upstairs very carefully so they don't splosh all over everything. Okay, no splosh. Good. Okay, I got the mop cleaned up, and that's the last hurrah for that bucket. So let's just move that out of the way. Okay. So we got a lot of unlit TNT here, and these were a bunch of darts. And right over there is one of my favorite parts of this whole level. This guy making a valiant last stand. I really like that. It's nice to know that the elves weren't totally defenseless. It's like, good on you, buddy. You went out like a hero. I assume that'll be reflected on your personal data thing. I almost feel bad that I have to burn you, but, you know how it goes, man. Nothing personal, it's just what I gotta do. Again, not my favorite area because it's not always easy to tell when the things are actually cleaned up or not. And a bunch of stuff that we gotta dispose of in the buckets and all that, and holy shite. Yeah, these were the stables. This is where the least stable person in the entire workshop and presumably ended up. Oh, if I didn't mention it before, in all of the holiday stuff that was supposed to be kept intact, those candles count also. Let's see if that bin can accommodate anything else. Definitely not that. Yeah, I could probably do this. Yeah, some of the things like... the bins are weird. It seems like on some occasions they're like bottomless pits. And stuff just disappears in there forever to, never to be seen again. And sometimes, it's just the larger stuff will just, as you'd expect, kind of stick up there. Well, the workshop wasn't gone. He didn't decide to bomb it, though he certainly had the means to. Everywhere we're finding pieces of Cupid and Comet. Still waiting to see the Rudolph reindeer sausage. Okay, neither of those are going to fit, I don't think. Yeah, what the hell. Piddly little things there. Alright, let's go ahead and take this one up. always get nervous with the squishy sounds while these are moving. Did I just hear something beep? The fuck just beeped? Well, in the meantime, I'm going to need another bucket because there's a buttload of dynamite down there. Oh, god damn it. Toss those limbs. For those who got bored with cornholing. This is a mess I didn't want to make. Okay, then. And we're not tracking anything anywhere. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to go ahead and carry the blood bucket downstairs because bloody water is still useful for disposing of the tint. And drop it in wick first, and we're good. Uh-huh. Never freaking fails. Never freaking fails. Alright, we'll stage that in the meantime. Alright, well, yeah, I can use this for a staging bucket at any rate. So I'm TNT, I'm a fucking moron. TNT. I can't put shit in shit. I do apologize because I feel like I've kind of run out of things to say. This will just be the gore bin. Okay, luckily these things are whatever the hell they are. I think they're racks of ribs. Sounds delicious right now. I think they're sitting the way I need them to, fortunately. They are one of the hardest things to get into the bins correctly. That on the stew. Yeah, I'm not going to put those drives in there yet, because if I accidentally burn the wrong bucket, I don't want to lose those data drives. So I'm just going to leave them be. Because I know how I am, my own forgetfulness. Not really short-sightedness, just forgetfulness. Oh, there's a Clark Griswold there. I think I see the heart. Looks like a piece of leg. Yum. Should have just used a flamethrower. It'd be a lot more efficient. And that was pointless. Oh wow, I can't believe I actually got it in there. And that's what he said about her. Let's just drop the shotgun shells in there with the TNT, why not? I'm sure it'll be just fine. Oh crap, I have no clean bucket down here. See what I mean about forgetfulness? There we are. Oh dear. Yeah, some elves tried to make a break for it, it looks like. And we have some conveniently in a bucket for me. We did. Well, fuck me running. Well, I tried. Mr. Bucket, go fuck yourself. I will submit that that sort of worked. I don't mean to make more work for myself, I really don't. Oh, there it is. I knew I had a bucket down here. Well, very important we have clean hay for the reindeer that no longer are living. lost a data thing somewhere. Well, damn it. Data thing went kablooey in some direction. I work hard. I should have music. Oh, okay. There it is. Yeah, this is the thing I didn't learn initially, and I can't blame the game for this because I have this own stupid kill it with fire! What the shit? Holy fuck, it's alive. Okay, I'm calling it right now. At the end, I'm throwing that in the furnace too. Fireplace, whatever the furni or fuck. Am I... There I am. All the way over there. Well, yeah, okay, lesson learned. If the buckets are tipped over and the water spills out, the TNT can still be lit. The more you know. Well then, okay, well, I think this is probably a good time to get somebody else on the job and finish up what the previous janitor was working on, including mopping up the previous janitor. So always remember, very important fire safety tip, don't tip your buckets when you're trying to dispose of TNT. It's very, very important. So take care and happy holidays, or joyous miscellaneous, whatever you celebrate. Until we game again. Ooh. Ooh, that hurt. Cut. Okay. Well, this is kind of fortuitous anyway, because I wanted to drop what you're holding and leave. I'm not holding anything now. Yeah, I wanted to try and get out and do a couple of things before late night places close, so this works. So, I will end in the new traditional way with the reading of the Patreon supporters. Mike Panza, Rick in Baltimore, brand new to the Patreon list as of just yesterday, Viceroy Scorn. Thank you very much, and very glad to have you aboard, my friend. Diode, Jumpy Cat, Shin Manjin, and the post-production contributions of Matthew Carr Anderson. And of course, I always thank every one of my wonderful Lycanthro fans. I truly enjoy doing these streams and these videos because I know people enjoy watching them. And thanks very much for being here. I think probably what I'll do is finish this up next week because, you know, it is still technically the season. Yeah. At any rate, Joseph, Scorn, if you're still here, Rick, if you're still here, thank you very much for stopping by tonight. Hope you get everything on your list, assuming you've been good. If not, you might not want anything coming out of that workshop. So, have a good night, have a good holiday, and take care of yourselves until we game again.